as a man especially, we're good at masking it.
I think men are struggling with being in tune with their own emotions and feeling safe and feeling like they have permission from themselves to feel what they're feeling because society has told them, get over it, effectively. I think for me, that's what I did for the most part. And I think my generation, let alone like generations before me, like we all saw our dads probably just like get over it and figure it out and, brush the dirt off and keep going. When I had that breakdown, when I finally just was honest with myself and got a therapist, I would go back and listen to old songs like Nobody Knows or songs like All To You. And it's like, these were like such cries for help.
Men are feeling a lot of pressure to be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like to be successful, to have it together, to have some emotional maturity, figured out their mental health. I know a lot of men who feel scared to share that pressure because they feel, like you said, that they shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Like they're not allowed to have that pressure.
I think in the past, it's funny when you're a confident man, et cetera, I was omnipotent. And I've learned that that's not confidence, that's insecurity. And, this is so multi-layered, but it's funny your shirt says imperfections because it really stems from me being a perfectionist, yeah.
Right?
So like me being a perfectionist, there's no room for me to not be right. There's no room for me to not know not act like I know everything and what's going on. And I got being a perfectionist from like the standard that my dad set, which ended up becoming my own standard. If you're a perfectionist, there is no room for criticism. Perfectionists are trying to run from criticism, and help is coded as criticism to a perfectionist. So I didn't want any help. And if you tried to help, I took it as a critique and it threatened my idea of being a perfectionist. I've never asked for help. I've never received help. I've never come off like I needed help. And so when they saw that I needed therapy, I'm canceling tour, it's like 911 in my house. But I think as far as the world's concerned, I do think the world is more open and receptive to the idea of men needing help. And that's okay. And even if they're not open to it, that is naturally where this is going. Like, I just feel like the pendulum has to swing at some point. And this whole idea that men have to just be like, military men who show nothing, no emotions, and like figure it out and don't ask for help and we do it ourselves. It's like, that is not sustainable. It's just not. Men need to communicate and collaborate with each other and, not feel so alone.